Hello everyone, welcome to lagging. God damn it. Oh, okay. I'm fucked with it. Hi everyone, welcome to Daily Trash. Daily Life of Trash. Please, I can have it here. Definitely a bit later than I
The
usually would like
moment
to
at
see.
hand. This.
I need on. But welcome everybody. Welcome again to the Daily Life of Trash Later. I'm uploading it to that one a bit later than I would like because, of course, I am. Primarily, how to put this? Uh, I've been playing way too many different games that it's hard for me to actually do my daily nowadays. And yeah, that includes Wuthering. I'm not gonna hold you. Especially with the lag and me kind of having my new desk kind of situation, it's kind of been frustrating to just play the game without me wanting to just play it in like a very like ridiculous fashion, which is again, I guess the simplest way to put it is in a very like word I'd like to use. High quality fashion, right? So I've been myself back from really kind of uploading videos and as well as kind of just because I even missed out on Upgrade Hall Thursday yesterday. I wanted to upload them, but I kind of got distracted a little bit because I actually even today I was supposed to upload one of these
Listen up, fruit of luminous energy.
but I ended up not doing
Let
that
me be your blade.
because Baki one of the new seasons of Baki got finished. Actually, before I gotta
My blade yearns. Clear as the blade.
no, it is a little bit like it on the stream on the years because I get really but so I think today is kind of let me finish up my dailies kind of thing and then let's continue kind of like just pretty much just talking about as well as kind of just
The fruit
a
of
bit more about the current PC situation.
Storm, hear my command.
It's nothing new.
Together we vanish.
Like we all know,
Take
like
form.
the PC market is just kind of absolutely.
Bloom. Reference.
But besides that, I actually I got a couple of videos planned out a little bit. They're nothing like super insane.
Sever. Mind's eye. Perish in flames.
We got one more, and then we're good to go. It's definitely a lot later than usual than I intended, and honestly, I think at this point, I think what I'd like to do is I will be trying to just upload the videos this week. I cannot, dude, in all honesty, dude, I've been just so goddamn tired. And it's been like physically, it's just, I think I need to
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
because it's just not,
Together we
it's
vanish. My
been
blade
like very
yearns.
genuinely like really hard on the body. Again, it's a job. I think so that's what I'm kind of doing. No, honestly, I would say I necessarily wouldn't have not been careless of my money, but I definitely think that I need to kind of lay back a little bit. And, honestly, it's been kind of like I have money now, I can buy stuff. Among that, it's been mostly my PC that I've kind of been engaged a good chunk of most of the money that I've like kind of gotten. But honestly, recently I did like spend like a good chunk of it, like 100% of Rodale VTuber merch. And I do actually have some that I will probably make into a video soon enough. Because some of it is I'll be super Rodale. I'm opening some beef effects. I'll just be honest with you. There was a B cards on a release on recently. Don't think it's gonna be like anytime soon. I believe that the release on that's going to be in a couple months. So it's going to be a while before I can actually, you know, get some of that stuff. But I've been I've been trying to support comic creators that I like, and it's kind of mostly been that at this point. And honestly, I'm not the type of person that isn't really like spending anything that I don't own. So for the longest time, I think at this point, everybody I use like just obviously AdBlock most of them. And I don't know if I will pay at some point for YouTube Premium, but that's just kind of at some points, you know, AdBlock or this is not really that good for me. But saying that aside, yeah, I have plans for that. Hope those plans go well. But at least in the prospect of putting it mildly, I would like to
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
just kind of what I'm looking for. Right. Okay. And to work on Luke as well, so we'd like to see what you this shit. Yeah, she's not really that good. Yeah, this the attack percent. But yeah, no, main thing, right? So I'm the type of person that kind of has been like does not want to spend stuff on something better. Other than like Steam, and Steam games at this point, this is the only thing that I don't really just buy as a whole because I just don't believe it. Not buying the things and just kind of like, you know, over months paying it off. Unless it's like a house, I just would like to own what I would like to own what I have in my hands. That's kind of been something that I do personally. And that's kind of what I've been doing for a long time for now, since ever since I could try and buy something. AKA, for example, my phone. I straight up tried. Well, made a deal. My phone and my laptop. Everything is fine. Everything on paper is functional enough. I'm doing it with either stuff that I've made deals with family members. And again, this is like a hey, if you pay for this, I'll do something specific for you. And it's nothing like it's like, hey, well, let me do these chores for you for like this particular month or whatever. The main thing that I would like to say is I don't like giving people money. I don't like owing stuff to like even banks, right? I don't like credit. And even now, idea. Like, wait, the curve is kind of low for them, so finish it off because it looks decent. I believe it's moved. It is for multiple. All these are worthless. Absolutely fucking worthless. This one's also basically worthless unless I could. And then it's kind of willing to spend on that. Bird race. Nope. Honestly, I need at least 3 staff that are. Okay, this one's good, but I don't think so. Damage. This is also terrible. Having honestly, because at this point it's just having 2 stuff that are not for the clothing. I mean, at least. For damage, resonance. See, this one's good, but it's also missing. Your crit rate in your regions also forecast because it only has two. Have potential, but also not a lot of potential. I mean, yeah. 3 stats. Yeah. 4 stats. I'm kind of trying to fish for fucking gold. In the middle of fucking. I need at least 3 substats for this. This has like potential of 3, but that's kind of mid, so I'm gonna get them out. Potential of 3 gets thrown out. That potential, we're gonna do. How do you grab another? Merge turns capital. That's your fun. What do we get? I'm gonna use a 3. Perverted. Nope, this is shit. This is actually just shit. Assuming I get I need at least 2 decent ones. Right? Probably 3, but never gonna do one. But yeah, no, I've been kind of like a careful person of like spending. I think recently definitely not. Again, you kind of get like the first, you get like your first paycheck kind of stuff, and then you're like, man, I can buy a lot of stuff, and then like over time, you know, you really can't. And even if you can, right now in this economy, it's really difficult, really, what to spend your money on. I've been primarily more of like what's going on. And by what's going on, I mean it's specifically like what can I even do? Also shit. And kind of again, we're kind of going back to like the kind of like the drawing board and like kind of where like I would like to get like a better PC and whatever. We currently can't hold one, and it's been kind of genuinely very distraughting, as well as just kind of disappointing. As a, I guess I would just kind of say, PC enthusiast with a kind of Gacha in me. Which, by the way, I again, me personally, I don't recommend like spending money on stuff you're not gonna own, kind of thing, so which again, kind of simply related back to the topic. This one I've been talking about it recently. I'm definitely not gonna do that much. Now this is tough. Have that. So doctor. I think there's also a doctor. I think Hypertext is the only one that's useful. But even actually. Crazy actually. That's actually crazy. But yeah, honestly, I've just been having like a fucking annoying time. Because between my games being kind of, some of them have been kind of miserable in some certain areas. The economy, and I guess what I want right now is honestly just to be able to enjoy computer gaming in what I would just consider a nice fashion. Without lag. Also, I think this was also this might actually be pretty good. We're gonna continue playing this. See how this goes. That's so fucking tough, actually. That's so fucking tough. Does this have crit rate? Dude, that's actually so fucking tough, dude. What the fuck? I would lose 10% of damage. That would gain. Now we gain a chunk of crit rate, 10% energy region, attack percent, and resistance skill damage. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna lock this one. In case I change my mind, because that's actually a good significant chunk of crit rate. And I do need more crit rate. Crit damage is fine, personally. I would prefer more crit rate and a bit more energy rate. That would be. I don't know what else people are using for when they fucking off pieces to fit. But I do have a lot of them. Yeah, I think that's kind of like what I've been kind of doing. Just working, spending money. Doing this is okay stupidly, but it has been definitely not one of those. Like to be a little bit more sensible with my money. It's just I definitely have been more recently because there's like a bunch of stuff that came out recently, and I was like, dude, I want some VTuber merch of some people that are really good that I've just been enjoying their stuff for a while. I never really get anything for myself, never really have gotten anything for myself. I've been just kind of watching a bunch of people. Oh, now I'll write name. If somehow you ever see this, I'll just call you out. Smuggleana, I got your body as well. And it's in pure order. I'm good. Also got your shirt. Hopefully that arrives sometime soon, but I'm waiting for it. I'll be waiting. Love your stuff. Entertaining. Love that VTuber. It's very nice. Oh, they also kind of enjoyed the VTuber. You guys have seen my small clip in that. It's been kind of nice. Though I will say this, she fucking VTuber, I think rage rated on during a Leafy stream. Where he basically made like the best ad, like, dude, I want you to they basically sat down and just watch her play some of the story, but she stopped like midway through and just fucking laughed at us. It is. I'm gonna finish this off actually. This one right here. I want to see what this ends up with. I think it's gonna be shit. Again, unless it's crit damage, crit rate, I think it's gonna end up like a bit of basically fucking gotcha piece. But yeah, I think at this point I'm pretty like settled out with like the kind of management of my echoes, and I'm getting about one a day or so. So this management is probably easier to handle than the fucking 30 echoes I got every single fucking day for like a while. This echo is gonna be disappointing, but I want to finish it. Oh, I hated you. Attack percent, crit damage, 6% crit rate. Attack percent, crit rate, and everything. The other one I had? That's not bad. This one, crit rate, crit damage, it does not have attack percent. It has person skill damage. Attack percent, 69% damage. I'm gonna keep with the fear because I would prefer crit damage to be honest. And at this point, I should shoot for higher percentages. This looks like it'd be a dog piece. To look at my level 25, so I'm just gonna go over the pieces I don't fucking need. Fun news actually. That's so shit. That's so shit, and it might have possibilities, but no, it does not. It does not hurt me, but it has I don't know if there's anybody that will meet Molten Rift that has this shit. Especially because it does not have crit rate damage, period. I don't know who needs Molten Rift. I definitely think it's just been Chang Wei. I think I actually so far, you know what's crazy actually? Because I will actually mention this. As I've noticed, WUWA has been doing this kind of thing where basically every new character gets their own fucking echo set, which is nice, but also a little bit annoying because every single character, every single time I do have to farm a new echo set. Again, you can just kind of put them one that's kind of like just kind of overall pretty okay, like Molten Rift. Some of the basic ones are always going to be kind of just basically good. But I think as time has progressed, I think we're kind of hitting that fucking wall where just I would like them to be a bit more, like. No, I guess the problem is like universally good. It's just the beginning ones are fine. I guess you need more specialized ones. So I guess that kind of makes more sense. Maybe I'm just kind of wishing I distributes more echoes without feeling fucking unoptimal. I think it's what it is. Because you can use these little echoes and just kind of just plug them in there and just shot and just kind of have like good enough. And I kind of what it has been with like certain things. This is a shit piece. Actually, I don't have any. I would like to see what other characters I have that I'm looking at. I'm not gonna finish that off, but I would like to see what they. I need to get it. Myth uses an entirely different kit as far as I know. So stuff. I don't own that kit. I don't have a weapon. 25 out of 45 characters is actually not too much.
The incision has to be clean. Don't want to mess for suturing.
Look, a laser sword. Time for another adventure?
Yeah, I think doesn't need the Golden Rift. France uses a specific energy research.
To which stage will life guide us
the energy
next?
research perhaps?
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Lupa has her own fucking.
I shall have no one target.
So, on another note, I do forget one thing actually. One of those things that WUWA has been doing a little bit more recently is that they've been doing the 2 cost and 3 cost kind of PS, which I do like, but I need to just kind of keep up with it. I don't know about
Plan
Emmett,
with
but
convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Is it Chisa? Jesus is her name. Chisa has that fucking.
Scissors at the ready.
Because I think she's got this. She's got the same shit. The Renodian Leviathan. What? Here it is. Thread of Severed Fate with a Havoc Eclipse set. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so you have Thread of Severed Fate's 100% basically. With any Havoc set, that includes old pieces, new pieces. Really, you can use whatever. And since they're basically the same subsets, it doesn't really matter. I think what will matter is unless you're running like a full class kind of situation here. But that's a kind of like a choice. As far as I know, it's probably not gonna be a Nightmare Echo, I think, because I think you can also get Nightmare Echoes, but again, those are kind of situationary, and those are going to be specifically for the for the 3-piece sets, basically. I would like to see what exactly Amulet
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
It's not really that thing.
Look, a laser sword. Pretty cool, right?
Let's see. Are you running 2 cost and 3 cost? No, this one is running 5-star set. So, Inflicted Vision Burst or Tune Rupture Shift increases their speed rates by 20%, grants 20% fusion damage range for seconds. I believe that should be a. Yeah, I don't have that set. The Trailblazing Star. Yeah, because the problem is I stopped collecting after just kind of being unable to really live about in the same way that I used to. It's been kind of just low-key. I'm not getting that many echoes anymore. I used to get them really good, and then I just kind of stopped because it just couldn't really be much as it kind of used to. Like, this is literally more in the sense of I want to explore more, but I can't because my computer shit. But I think it's permanent. Again, I do have more content coming out in the future. I do apologize for this video gets released as late as it did. But setting that aside, hopefully you guys will join me in the future. As well as kind of amongst a couple of things, right? Because again, you know, it's looking bright in the future. It might take a while, but I definitely will try to put more effort as kind of the months go by. Worst case scenario, I end up buying the pieces of my CPU of my PC at the current cost that they're at. But again, I've been wanting to just buy them at like kind of like a more reasonable price because, you know, 100% honestly, it's actually fucking ridiculous the price of them. Right now, in 3 pieces of my computer, right now, they've actually increased by $200 again, and they have at some point they're gonna have to go down, like because unless that's what like the new standard is, but like problem is the economy is not able to keep up with technology. The problem with a lot of new technology is that if the prices keep rising as they're going, and people are gonna buy things because again, if I'm paying more for worse piece of equipment than I had before, why would I pay? It's the same shit as why I personally don't want to upgrade to fucking Windows 11 because Windows 11 is such a fucking pile of shit. Actually, I'm pretty fucking sure it actually broke recently. I'm pretty sure it was one of the updates so far actually happened. Then, oh, look at that! Oh my fucking god! I'll tell you a new update actually. One of my PC parts went from $900 to fucking $1,200. Fuck, $200. It fucking went up by $500. Are we so dead ass? This is actually fucking ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. That's actually fucking ridiculous. I'm actually fucking bad with that. Because I was gonna tell my story of one of my items is $900 right now, but like, actually, fuck $900 is fucking $1.5 grand. My 3 fucking components in my computer's fucking $3 grand now. And I say 3 grand because it's technically 2.8 grand, but that's not accounting fucking taxes. That's not accounting for shipping, which I don't think. I think I'll get that for free. But that's assuming everything arrives fine, and it's assuming everything goes handy dandy. That's about $3,500 of fucking computer parts with just 3 fucking components, which, by the way, are smaller. They're actually so much smaller than anything else that I have on my behind me. I have 5 components behind me. This is fucking ridiculous. This is why I can't buy shit, dude. I can't with these fucking prices. Like, I'm so sorry. I want to make more content for y'all, but like it's not fucking. I'm so fucking tired of this. Yeah, bullshit, dude. It's one thing that companies do. It's one thing that company does this, but in every fucking company, this is heinous. This is genuinely not you as the consumer. Fucking companies are doing this. They're fucking everything else. I think honestly, if things keep going, computer gaming is gonna be dead. I'm gonna go back to fucking book to this, right? Mobile gaming is gonna be the new fucking generation. And yeah, it used to be $600. Like in $600. I'm not sure if it was $1,000 or not. Actually, buy box is $720. And my desired price was like 600. The last thing was like $600. It was approximately because it did rise up to 950 at one point, and then I went back down. The last time it was about $100 was fucking December. A little bit before December. I think they might have overstocked it, but that card was at like $900 at one point. Maybe I'm getting too greedy on some of this stuff. Maybe I should have bought it at 700, but all I'm gonna say is, let's be real, guys. Who the fuck is gonna buy a graphics card at 1.3 grand? Like we so dead ass. Like I'm gonna be so real with you. As computer prices go on, they're gonna hit what they call not certification. They're gonna just kind of. There's a point where the newer shit is not good enough to swap, but if you're hopping from what I would consider myself, let's say I'm Gen 1, right? I have 9 generations ahead of me. I could jump up to a Gen 8 and still be more than reasonably. I don't need Gen 9 or Gen 10, especially if they're overpriced, because this is fucking ridiculous. There's no way you're telling me this card used to be $600 a couple of months back, and the only reason it cost that much in quotations is because, oh, sorry, this card was this much because, the word I'm looking for. Yeah, we had too much stock. So you're telling me you're trying to sell this off because you had too much stock, right? So suddenly you had too much stock, and you couldn't sell these cards because they're fucking worse than the other ones. Not it. I'll wait for the next generation where you would stock up too much then. Yep. Have a good one. Stay solid. And good night. There's no move. He's drinking a water, so my throat's just kind of hoarse. I'm so tired, man.